Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ella. Okay, so a new version of the Nintendo Switch, the OLED version, just came out and I bought one. And this is actually my very first Nintendo Switch. And I really wasn't aware of Nintendo Switches until last March/April when everyone just started playing Animal Crossing. And ever since then, I've kind of just always wanted a Switch. You know, I wanted to join in on the Animal Crossing fun as well as play some Mario games, but I didn't get a Switch until now because there were just many rumors floating around about a new version of the Switch, about it having OLED, so I wanted to wait to get the new version, and finally, after many months of waiting, it is here. So I'm super excited to finally be able to play Nintendo Switch games, and let's just get into the unboxing. Okay, so this is a box that it came in, and it actually has no plastic wrapping or any tape on it at all. And let's open this thing. Okay, so inside we have the Switch right here, and then we also have the Joy-Cons. So I actually decided to go with the red and blue color, the classic Switch colors. For the OLED version, there's also white Joy-Cons, but I just feel like the red and the blue are more iconic. And because this is my very first Switch, I wanted like the more iconic colors. So yeah, that was my reasoning behind getting the red and blue version. Okay, so other than the Switch and the Joy-Cons, there seems to be a lot more things in the box. There's also this dock, and it's bubble wrapped very nicely, very securely. Although the Switch wasn't bubble wrapped at all, but the dock is. Okay, so the Switch would just go in like this, I think, and then I can dock it. I'll be setting up the Switch and playing some games on it in this video, but before I get into the Switch, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video. So these are the Liberty 3 Pro, and they are true wireless noise canceling earbuds from Soundcore. So the Liberty 3 Pro features revolutionary and patented technology that's exclusively developed by Soundcore, and it's called ACAA 2.0. So this allows the earbuds to deliver high and low frequency sound directly to your ear without interference. Its wide soundstage is detailed and spacious, which helps to create a more immersive sound experience. Now, the Liberty 3 Pro also have Hear ID ANC, which is active noise canceling that not only automatically adjusts to noise levels around you, but also to your ears. It creates a tailored profile that optimizes noise reduction for you and your surroundings. And lastly, these earbuds have up to 32 hours of total playtime, so you can use them all day long. I've been listening to music and podcasts with these while walking to my classes on campus. The Liberty 3 Pro are available on Amazon and on the Soundcore official website. And if you want to learn more about these, then you can click on the links in my description down below. All right, and now back to the video. And there's also a bunch of cables in here actually. So first we got an HDMI to HDMI cable. So this is going to be for outputting the Switch to the TV. I did not expect this at all. I thought I would have to like buy an extra HDMI cable, but it's super nice that it came included with it. And then we also have this power cable. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is the power cable. And lastly, have this. Oh, wow, so many unexpected accessories. So I think I just popped the Joy-Cons in here like this. And I can play like this in tabletop mode, I'm assuming. So yeah, this is pretty nice. And finally, two more things. So, what are these? Oh, okay, so I think these are Joy-Con straps. So with these little straps, I think I strap them other way. Can you guys tell that this is my first time owning a Switch? Okay, I figured it out. So I don't think this is just for decoration. I think this actually gives me 2 extra buttons for playing games, so I can like do this and, you know, have fun like this. All right, so right off the bat, I am very impressed with what came in the packaging because I literally only expected the Switch, the Joy-Cons, the dock, and well, the power. But in addition to all of that, I got an HDMI cable, 2 of these button thingies along with this little accessory as well. So that is a bunch of extra things that I just didn't expect. Okay, so I haven't bought any games yet because they are very expensive. Like Animal Crossing and all of the Mario games are around $80 each. So I just kind of want to take my time to decide which games I want to buy so that I won't end up wasting my money on a game that I won't enjoy. But I did find some free/cheap games and I will be playing them in this video. Okay, so let's power this thing on and just figure out how to play games on it. Okay, it is booting up. Should I slide on the joysticks? I should. Okay, let's put the red one on. Ooh. Snaps. Very, very satisfying. Oh, that sound. So satisfying. Oh my gosh. English. A user will be added to the console. Create a new user. All right, let's see. What do I want to be? Huh. What do I want to be? What is this? Is that an egg? When I played Mario Kart, I used to always either go with Yoshi, Princess Peach, or Toad. But today I'm feeling a bit more adventurous. I just really like this egg. I don't know if it's actually an egg. I'm gonna call it an egg. And I'm going to name this Egg. All right, so I linked my Nintendo account and I am in the Nintendo eShop right now. And I see I can like browse a bunch of games in here. And there is this one game, it's called Asphalt. It is a free racing game and I've actually played it on my iPad before and it was pretty fun. Found it. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. Okay, so the game finally downloaded and hopefully I get to play it now. The Nintendo Switch has a 7-inch OLED screen with a 720p resolution, and that may sound like a pretty small screen with a very low resolution, but actually the Nintendo Switch doesn't feel that at all. I think the screen size is adequate and it was enjoyable to play that racing game. Like I didn't feel like it was too small and I was like trying to look at a very small thing. Like it felt comfortable to look at. And also it honestly doesn't feel like 720p at all. Like it looks super sharp and nice. All of the graphics looked amazing. The colors looked very saturated and bright and overall it just looked good. And I think that is thanks to the OLED screen. So yeah, even though like, you know, the Nintendo Switch's specs don't seem very impressive at all, I think the overall experience is actually pretty good. And as for the Joy-Cons, so first of all, I definitely like the Joy-Cons. I have played this game on my iPad before, but on the iPad, you know, I'm just like pressing the screen. It just wasn't the same as having these physical Joy-Cons. They feel good, like they are very fun to just do this with. All of the buttons feel very clicky and nice too, and the top buttons as well. They also like make a little sound whenever you click on them. So yeah, I really like these Joy-Cons and the buttons, and you know, it really adds to that gaming experience. So I am excited to play more games with the Switch. And as for the speakers, so the Switch does have stereo speakers and they can go very loud. Like in the beginning when it was at max volume, I was shocked because of how loud they were. So I had to tone it down. And I mean, they don't sound amazing. I would say they're definitely not as good as the speakers on an iPhone or on a Samsung phone. But the good news is that the Nintendo Switch has a headphone jack right here, and it also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so you can connect your earbuds to it and get a better sound. The bezels on the Switch are also super thin, and it does feel well built. So overall, I think the Switch does feel like a premium gaming device. So now I want to put the Switch into tabletop mode. Pop this back out. I'm gonna put it into this little accessory right here. Okay, so the tabletop mode does feel pretty nice. I do also like having the Joy-Cons in this little thing, and it actually kind of reminds me of the configuration of an Xbox controller, which I have been using to control my teleprompter. But anyways, so yeah, I think I will be using the Switch in the handheld mode and the tabletop mode. I'll probably use it in tabletop mode when I'm like sitting down like this at a table, but when I'm lying in bed, which is honestly probably going to be the majority of the time that I play on the Switch, then it's probably gonna be in handheld mode. Okay, and now I actually want to try the TV mode because the Switch can output 1080p via HDMI in the TV mode. So I'm going to dock the Switch. Okay, so I just connected the Switch to the TV, or actually the smart monitor, and now I'm going to play on it. Okay, so playing on the TV was actually really fun. I obviously wasn't sitting too close to it, but from this distance, it did look really good, very nice and sharp. And also the sound was playing from the smart monitor. So yeah, overall, my first impressions of the Switch have been amazing. And now I'm just going to decide which games I want to play. Right now, I'm thinking about getting Animal Crossing. I don't know if I can like commit to it, but I still think I'm going to try it out. And I also want to play some Mario games. I know there is Mario Kart Deluxe, but if you have any Nintendo Switch game recommendations, then please be sure to leave them down below because I will be on the hunt for games. And yeah, that's going to be it for this unboxing video. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also be sure to subscribe to my channel down below. And I really hope to see you in another one of my videos. Bye!